Hi everybody, welcome to the video. This one is on the subject of living with the VFR 1200. I've now had the bike 13 months. I put on about 6,500 miles. Just a few things about living with the bike on a ride-to-ride basis. Well, we all know it's a heavy bike. It is 267 kilograms wet this year. That's about 240 odd dry. But the only time I really feel the weight is just when I'm pulling it out of my garage, having to paddle it back a bit. I'm only just over 11 stone, 5'9" just. Not the strongest of people, not the longest of legs. So just pulling it out is a bit of a struggle. And also, there's a little slope there you can't quite see, but if I've got it parked like that, and I'm pulling it back into the garage, I feel a bit of the weight there, obviously. However, living with it, in regard moving it at slow speeds, when I come out of the garage, I've got to back it into there and then pull it forward into that gateway there in a sort of a 5-point turn. But that clutch that I've complained about being heavy, it is smooth, it doesn't grab at all. I mean, you find the bite and the take-up is super smooth, obviously helped by the shaft drive. But yeah, you can get it to go as slow as you want. No gas, just clutch. It's really good. Odd little things that you don't really think too much about, but make it handy living with. Just put fuel in. There's no blockage there. There's no obstruction there, and nozzle goes in straight down. No blowback. It's that's really useful. That some bikes I've had where there's a bit of framework in the way and clonk as the nozzle goes in. You've got to direct it properly. But VFR 1200, no problem whatsoever. Get down there. That's it. There we go. Put that in case I lose it. Switch gear. Now, a bit of talk about the Honda putting the switch gear back to front with the horn and the indicator, but I find it works really well. You do reach for that more than the horn, obviously, and your thumb falls to it quite easily, so I quite like that. And on the subject of switches, these are very chunky switches on the Honda. I don't like them. Do give that air of quality, you know. Nice chunky, and I love that start button, and it does start on the S of start. Dials, yeah, it's got everything there, isn't it? You need rev counter, speedo, trip, 2 trips, and mine's got the fuel gauge, the fuel computer, because it's the later model. Let's put my hazards on. Oh yeah. But to be honest, you know, I'm old-fashioned. I'd still like a needle for the speedo. I don't think you can beat that needle whizzing round up to 60 or 100, depending on which country you're in. I find that's just a blur of numbers. If I'm accelerating hard or braking hard to come down to a limit, it's just a blur. I'd much prefer a sweeping needle. But that's just my preference, and you know, a lot of people do prefer that. Okay, battery access. Yeah, we all suffer flat batteries, don't we? I've left that seat off because it's a pain to get off with one hand. Battery access under the seat. Let's have a look. Yeah, piece of cake. Just right there. So no issues getting at it. Space under the seat though, not a lot going on. The seat, you can get a U-lock under there. Mine's got the power commander fitted. Little box there. It's quite a neat installation, that. And the USB and 12 volt socket. And I've got the original toolkit, which is handy. Now obviously the shaft drive makes the bike easy to clean, doesn't it? You know, if you come in after a ride and you just want to hose it down, there's no worry whatsoever about the chip being rusty or having to lube it. It's just, as a treat, I must admit. And generally the bike is pretty easy to clean. I mean, there's some big panels there, isn't there? Even though I do have a whinge on about these drips, you still can't see that. I tried that on my niggles one day. Even though I'm on about the drips there on the other side of that screen. Big body panels, and the thing it cleans up a treat. It's really good for that. Yeah, it's got a centre stand fitted. I didn't even realise it was an option. I mean, an option for a centre stand is ridiculous, isn't it? The centre stand works really well. But, you know, try and put your foot on that with some trainers or something. You don't have to press down hard, so you need some sturdy footwear. Obviously, your motorcycle boots help with that. But once you start moving the bike, Once you've got some weight on that, it goes into centre stand quite well. No problems really. So just to finish off, yeah, 13 months, 6,500 miles, and the VFR 1200 has been a lovely bike to live with. Really good. Thanks again for watching.